For the past month or so, I have been making homemade soap for me and my family. So right now, I am preparing to make the soap and opening. I decided to get different types of soap. Right now, that's goat milk soap, and no animals are involved. I don't know why it says it on the box, which I will show you later. But I have decided to get the soap and everything and create my own soap. That way I know what's in it. And then just saving money. Honestly, just saving money. So right there, I decided to wear some gloves because I don't want, the soap and stuff on there and the knife. And I'm just cutting it, as you can see, so that way I can melt the soap and in a microwave, and I cut it into pieces. Now, when I first started out, it came in little. I was breaking like little cubes and stuff, but I decided I could cut it up myself. So I'll just buy the blocks and just cut it. It's not going to hurt me to do an extra step. So in this video, you see me cutting the soap. It comes with a container that I'm putting it in, and I cut it in pieces. Now, what I do notice though, I haven't got it down pick as far as the measurements and how much I need to melt, but I find melting a little bit at a time. That's the oils that it have, the scented oils. Now, you don't have to use the oils if you put no scent, but I just like it just a little small scent in there. So that's what I'm showing you here. And then it also comes with like coloring too. If you want to have fun and color it, and just, but you could just leave it plain too. So I like to do both. And I use the same like oil and scent and stuff like that for me and my young ladies, because we noticed that like it hasn't been a breakout because I did a trial run just to make sure skin test and everything. Now, if you're going to be making anything at home, make sure you do a skin test to make sure it doesn't, you're not allergic to it or somebody else is not allergic to it. But you got to put some oomph into it with this video right here with the cutting the soap. So I am trying to cut all the pieces. That way I don't have to keep cutting it. And I'm getting there, but I might have to see about getting a different cutter, which I did order a soap cutter that's coming in the mail today to cut the blocks and stuff. So I'm excited about that. But see, I melted it. Apparently, I melted it too much. But you're only supposed to melt it for 30 seconds. I think I went overboard on this video. And I didn't realize it until the after, because it's not supposed to be spilled over like that. So it gets a little messy, and I'm in the comfort of my own home doing it. So, I'm keeping it real, what I'm doing here. And yes, I did it a little bit. So now I'm back on the right track. So I'm wiping it off and stuff because it's too much going on. It is not supposed to be like that. But you are supposed to melt it. And you can leave it like that if you want to. You don't have to mix nothing in there, but you do have to let it cool off for a few minutes. And that's the mold, which I ordered some more mold because I want to make more than 6 bars at one time. I want to do, I want to do maybe 12. Maybe 12. So that way I can store it, on a shelf and stuff for me and my family. But that right there, I am taking and putting some little like flower pedestals on here. You can do it, like I said, you can leave it off, you can leave it on. You can add that's the dry flowers and stuff. I don't add too much, but sometimes I just like to look at the different like the afterwards after it's done, like that. So I'm just putting a couple in there, just a little design. But you don't have to put it in there at all. You could just leave it plain, or, do whatever you want to do. Have fun with it. Long as it doesn't affect anybody's skin and everything, just have fun with it. And right now I'm still waiting for it to cool off, but I stir it constantly because if you don't, you got to work fast with this because it will mold quickly. I know this. So that's the oil I'm using. Apparently it's not coming out. So, yeah. So I had to pop it open. And here I go. Now, yeah. It smells so good, y'all. That smells so good. And it's not like a overpowering scent, but it smells good. And my daughters love it too. They was like they're excited about me, making our own soap. And honestly, I used to use Dove, but now I make my own soap. And here it is. I'm pouring it in a mold. See? And it got at the bottom of this mold, it has a design too. So that's pretty cool. So that one, I didn't put no color in there. I just did it, with the scent. So like I said, if you want to do a scent or you want to do a color, you can, So this one, I left just the plain white. But that's how it turned out. Of course, that's the microwave. So this showing you that you're supposed to microwave it for 30 seconds. And yeah, I got the microwave messy too. See, here we go now. Now I'm back on the right track, y'all. So of course, stir it after it comes out and just let it, cool off some. But I let it, not too much though. Because it cools off fast. And that's how, see how the mold get real quick? So it gets quick. Well, not the mold, but you see how it forms real quick. Let me correct myself. Because I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, mold? No, not that. I'm just talking about how it molds in a container, real quick. So as soon as it get cold, it's forming. So this time I'm going to put some color in here, y'all. Just make it, fun. And y'all see it? That's red, but it's pink. It turns pink. Because I guess I didn't want to go too much red. I just wanted to do it like a light color. So it turned into like a pink. And then I'm adding some more of that oil that I added before. I think it's like some orange something. But it smells good. It's not that deep orange, but it smells so good. I can't explain it, y'all. It just smells good. And then you just stir it real good. Make sure you stir the color in real good. Make sure you stir the oil in real good. And y'all might as well just look at me. I'm like, yes, just use all of it. Yep. And yeah, see, used all of it now. All of it's used. And I'm just stirring. Just make sure you stir real good. And that's what I'm doing, just stirring it around. And then I was like, I think I'll add some more color. Just a little tiny bit more. Because I'm having fun with this. So, do it at your own risk of how you like to do it. This try it out. It ain't gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. I'm one that likes to experiment. As long as it's not life and death or anything, but I experiment on certain stuff that I make. I like to be different. And right now I'm using the mold again, which is the circle. Well, it's like an oval. It's not a circle. It's an oval and a square. This time with this, I used the 2 blocks instead of 1. So it gave me 3 of the bars. So I cut the 2 blocks up and I cut them into pieces and it gave me 3. Right now you see me taking the bubbles out, trying to take the bubbles out, because after you pour it in, it sometimes forms little bubbles. So I'm trying to move it, out the way so it can look more professional. That's about it. But if you don't want to do that, then you don't have to. But I'm just trying to remove the bubbles before it shapes. That's all I'm doing here. So right now I had to heat up another one. And I'm just, again, stirring it so it can get cool so I can put the stuff in. Now that it's cool, I'm doing the same repeat. This time I'm using a different color because I'm curious. And I'm using a different scent too. I think it was some kind of mint something scent that I'm using. But you look at y'all. Look. What if you're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day or something, y'all? That'll be cool to get somebody a gift with soap. To celebrate. Or even decorations around the house. In your bathroom. Like, how cool is that? To have soap. Yep, it's called mint leaf. To have soap in there in your bathroom and you having like a celebration, St. Patrick's celebration, and have green soap. That'll be cool, y'all. Or even if you sell it, somebody buy it. That'll be cool with a St. Patrick's sticker on there on the soap and sell it for St. Patrick's Day. That'll be cool. And somebody have it in the bathroom for decorations and stuff. Whoever like decorate more like that. I think that was pretty cool. But I'm just stir it. Just make sure you stirring it real good. And after that, just do the same repeat. Put it inside the mold. And so the block that I did makes 1 bar. So now I am either going to do one at a time, or either I'm going to get a bigger container and just melt more, so that way I can distribute it evenly in the mold. Because right there was only that 1 block that I cut, and which I cut it into 6 pieces. So that only gave me 1 bar. But I think I'm going to have to do, a little bit more. You see, I did different colors here, which is pretty cool with me. And see, that's the cubes that I cut up. So as I cut it up and stuff, and that's what I used. And they tell you different recipes and stuff throughout the book. Like oatmeal. I'm going to do the oatmeal next, y'all. I think I'm going to do the oatmeal. That's pretty cool. Let's just tell you like different soaps, bases you can buy to make your soap. Like whatever you want. And I thought this was pretty cool. Honestly, it looks good enough that you be thinking like it's a piece of dessert or something, but it's not. That's how deep, into details it gets in decorations and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. And see, it tells you like how much drops you can do. It gives you it's real easy to follow the directions here. It's very, very easy. You just got to be careful because it's hot. Once you melt it, it's real hot, taking it out the microwave. So you just got to be careful. But that's what I'm using. That's the base that I'm using, the goat milk. And that's how big the block is that's coming out. This is goat milk base. This is my first time using this. So then base, but before I used the plain one when I had first started making the soap. And they have all different types of bases that you can use. So to your liking. But right now you seeing I'm doing this same repeat over again. Cut the bars up. Make sure that you put it in the microwave. I did 30 seconds. And after that it's melted, I just stir it just to cool it off before I add anything to it. Like I said, you don't have to add nothing to it, or you can add stuff to the smell, to your liking and the color. Right now, this is caution because yes, it is hot. So be very, very careful when you're using this. And this is the ingredients. Cruelty free and everything. Right now I'm showing you what the base came in, and this is on the box of everything, letting you know. Goat milk base. So this is how I start to make the soap. And it should be cool right now. That's what I'm waiting on, just to cool off. And since it's cool right now, I am mixing another color. Yes. I'm excited. I dropped something in there, the top piece. Okay. Here we go. Like I said, have fun with it. Y'all see the color? It's blue. It's so pretty. Okay. Creative and pretty. So that's what I'm doing right now. And just stirring it real good. And just mixing it real good. And just stir it to make sure it's mixed real good. And I'm going to add another oil to it. I think I might have added I don't know what kind of scent I added. It might be the lavender just a little bit because I never used it before. So trying it out, yep, it was the lavender. I'm doing a voiceover, so right now I have to make sure the steps to what I tell y'all. And so I did this and just stir it in real good. And like I said, the 6 pieces makes 1 bar of soap. But I used like a block and a half or maybe a quarter to make 6 bars of soap. So basically you got to do the math of your own and the judgment of your own. But I had a little bit left over, so of course I'm going to do something crazy, and I didn't want to waste the soap, so I added it on here. So like I said, do what you want. It's your soap. It ain't like I'm giving it out or selling this. But that's a good idea too. Once you get it down pat, you can also start making it as a business too, because it's very fun to do. Right now I'm getting the bubbles out again. Which y'all see the bubbles, that's the little bubbles. And I'll try to get them out. But once it molded, I seen that it was a couple bubbles in the soap. But like I said, we're using it. So that really didn't matter to me. And right now, I just from the after. And I needed to use the rest of it, but I'm starting to mess this up. So I am going to stop. I don't know what I call myself doing here. I should have just left it alone. Poured it, left it alone. But you see the bubbles right there, y'all? That's what I was talking about, that I be trying to get out. But that's the mold. 6 bars. This is the stuff that came with the first kit that you see in the background. And it comes with like that mesh right there is good. The kids love it. Like, they'll put the soap in there and wash up like that. They really love it. But it comes with all these gadgets. So, like I said, pretty simple, easy to use. And the kit is fun. Fun to do.